today. Pickler and Ben are flipping over this artistic talent.
It's Kellie!
But will their signature pancakes fall flat?
My pancake had a hard life.
Then dancing with the Stars pro, SHARNA Burgess.
Finally won.
Bobby and I actually backed away from each other.
In disbelief?
Disbelief.
Could Ben be her next partner? Plus, she turned a lemonade stand
That was like my first dollar that I made.
into a multi-million-dollar Shark Tank
You were
success.
swimming with the sharks.
To season
Cheers.
2.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you very much.
How we doing?
Thank you very much. Very nice of you. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Please sit. We have lots to get to, everybody.
Make
Okay.
yourself at home.
So today, we're going to learn how to do an Instagram story. Now, this is nothing for you guys. You guys all do this all the time. But for Kellie, it's like a child seeing Christmas for the first time. It is something that is so glorious. So all you do is a 15-second video.
Oh, look, there you are.
You can do anything you want, and it lives for 24
15
hours.
seconds?
15 seconds. And I know that's like one word for you is 15 seconds.
Right.
So we're going to try to consolidate, condense. You can do
Okay.
anything you want in 15 seconds. You want to just try it? Do you
Okay.
have something in mind? This is
No,
big.
I have no idea.
Great, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my
Instagram
God,
story.
what do we talk about? I don't know. Hello, y'all. It is me. I'm Kellie Pickler, and this is Ben. I don't know what to do. I'm so awkward.
Just say
It's like
welcome.
I don't know what to do with
It's
my
your
hands.
first Instagram story.
Ah.
Do it. 5 seconds. 3,
Welcome.
2, 1. That was
First Instagram
amazing.
story. I didn't make it.
That was scintillating. That was scintillating.
And then when you have to write like a caption.
You can write a caption if you want.
Oh,
You can write
that just terrifies me.
Kellie, this is your first
I
Instagram
look
story.
scared.
You are scared.
Look at me, I'm terrified. I look like Pixie, my dog. She is a Chinese crested.
I am posting it right now on Pickler and Ben's Instagram.
Oh, gosh.
Boom, it's out there. Kellie, you have been social mediaized. Congratulations.
Oh my
This is a big step for you.
I'm in the club
I am
now.
proud of you.
Thank you.
I am so proud of
Thank
you, Kellie.
Now you have to teach me how to log in. All right, moving on. Take a look at this video that's gone viral of a physician assistant busting moves with his young patients. I love this.
So cute. So
The
hot.
world now knows him as the dancing doc. Joining us on Skype is physician assistant Tony Adkins.
Hey, Tony.
Hey!
Hey, how are you
Doctor.
guys doing?
Thank you for everything that you do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
So how long have you been dancing with your patients?
So I've been doing it about a year and a half. Been going on pretty strong. You know, it pretty much started as like one patient that had childhood leukemia, and then he started getting depressed because he started doing a lot of different neurological operations on him. So one day I came in, I was like, you know, we're gonna get you up and start dancing. And you know, kids come into the hospital and they're so, you know, you see kids on the outside and they're laughing and having fun, but sometimes when they come to the hospital, they start to get, you know, you start losing that magic of childhood. So in a child, we try to do a lot of different things in children's hospitals. We have clowns, we have paintings. A lot of people come and visit, do different things with kids, and we pay all these people to come in. But for me, it's like, I'm gonna do it from my own patients, and it comes from the heart, and I love them so much.
Obviously, you can tell. And you say the dancing not only helps the kids, but the parents as well.
You know, you already come into the hospital, so you have a bad connotation. Then you see a neurosurgeon that's even worse, like, oh my God, my kid's seeing a neurosurgeon. So for me, I try to connect with the kids first, and then I kind of incorporate the parents, and the parents love it. You know, after we leave the hospital, I see the parents on social media. Thank you for getting involved in social media, Kellie. But they social media.
No judgment, right?
I know, not at all.
Please have grace. I'm working on it.
Do you have a go-to dance move that you do? What's your go-to dance move?
Oh yeah, you know, it's usually, you know, we kind of throw in some music and we just kind of just throw it up, you know, just have.
I love it, man.
And we have a blast. You know, we love it. It's so much energy. The nurses love it. The hospital love it. Everybody. And I'm so amazed that it's gone around the world.
It catches on.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the good kind of contagious.
All right.
Yes.
We'll let you get back to the kids.
Thank you, Tony, for all the great work you're doing.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Patients appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. You're all in for one fun and exciting hour.
She's the latest Dancing with the Stars pro to take home the coveted Mirror Ball trophy along with dance partner Bobby Bones. Sharna Burgess is here.
I love her. And a nurse goes above and beyond to help a cancer patient's wedding day dream come true.
Then at just 14, she sits at the top of a multi-million-dollar empire, and it all started with a lemonade stand. You've seen her on Shark Tank. It's teen business whiz MIKAILA ULMER.
Plus, Etsy's Dana Isom is here with some of the newest trends of 2019 you'll want to wear and have in your home.
But first, our next guest flipped his passion into a profession.
He's an artist who turns ordinary pancakes into masterpieces.
Please welcome the founder of Dan Cakes, Dan Drake.
Hey, guys. How you doing, guys?
How are you?
Hey, Dan.
Step into my laboratory.
Oh, wow.
Kellie, pleasure. Good to see you.
Nice to
All
meet you.
right.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Really
thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
All right, it takes a minute to make these, so we'll let us.
we're gonna
let's
dive
start
in.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah, and
I'm
then
gonna
we'll
be showing
chat.
you guys how to do some really simple stuff. I've got a couple other things
at
I've made out
these.
here, right?
Beautiful.
My
oh
son
my
might have-
gosh.
This is what 5 years of practice will get you.
I love
Wow.
that.
My son
We're
might
gonna-
actually eat his food if it was shaped like a dinosaur.
Right.
We're gonna start with something real simple. How about a smiley face?
Great.
You
Perfect.
guys think you can pull that off?
Yeah, sounds
Bet.
good.
So the first thing I want you guys to do is I want you to grab your dark brown. So you got
Okay.
this is a smaller bottle.
Okay.
There we go.
And you,
Well,
yeah, there's your dark
yeah,
brown.
perfect.
And now you're gonna just draw a nice circle. I'd say just about that big, like about the size of a good-sized cookie. That's really big.
Big.
That's bigger than I intended, but that's okay.
We're
we'll make
hungry.
it work.
We're very hungry.
We've got plenty of batter here.
Yeah.
So next, switch bottles. We're gonna grab our black. We've got
Okay.
we've got a bigger bottle. He's got a smaller bottle.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a couple of eyeballs. You know.
Eyeballs.
Yeah.
Boom, like this. Yeah.
Yours is gonna be upside down.
Well, I was
okay.
doing mine for the audience.
Wonderful. And then you gotta throw a smile on there now.
Oh, with the black?
Yeah, yeah. Continue with the black. Come through and get your heat going.
There it is.
There.
All right.
Bam.
Very
So
good.
now it's going to start heating up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't touch the surface.
We won't
Never
touch it, we
the
won't touch
surface of a griddle that is plugged in and on.
Okay.
Bad idea.
Yes.
So now I've got a bright yellow and a bright orange for you guys to fill the
Okay.
rest of that in. And
So just
you're-
All
fill
of
the
it?
whole thing.
the whole thing.
This is the complexion, though,
Kidding.
right?
All right.
right.
So
Okay.
this is the inside.
And you
Filling?
can go crazy with it. You can fill it all the
Just
way.
go completely nuts. How many times did it take you to not screw this up?
I still screw them up sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah, I've been doing professional pancake art for about 5 years now, and every now and then
wow.
you flip one over cross-eyed, and it's just like.
That's fun though. That's cute though. People like the cross-eyed pancake. That's still.
Well,
pretty
and the
cool.
good thing about pancake art is that mistakes are delicious.
Right.
Oh, my mouth is, might need a little
Wow,
Botox
Kellie.
on that
That's
side.
all right.
A little lip filler there. Sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, whoops. My mouth went on that side of my face.
Yours looks like Pac-Man with a hangover.
It is. Yeah. He had a rough night.
I'm gonna
His first time on Broadway,
I'm gonna
amateur.
enhance his smile.
Yes. Oh, gosh, what did you do?
Don't worry. We're holding
This is
it all
a
together.
really bad day, isn't it?
But it's going to taste just as good.
And then we flip it over eventually.
And you have celebrity clientele, right?
Yeah, I've actually had the opportunity to meet a couple of very, very fancy folks. I once did breakfast for Katy Perry.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
That was pretty
Yeah.
And then a little earlier this year, we did Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and John Cena. We got to hand him a pancake of his face.
That's amazing.
And he got to eat his face and make jokes about his ears. and all
Yeah.
that.
Do you have a favorite creation?
I do. My favorite pancake that I've ever made, just in sheer technical standpoint, is a pancake of Daniel Kaluuya's character in the movie Get Out, the thriller that they released.
Oh, yes.
So there's that really iconic
Yeah.
scene where he's like strapped to the chair, being
Yeah.
hypnotized, tears running down his face. And I felt very proud of myself for capturing the mood of that
Yeah,
pancake.
definitely.
It's a lot more intricate
Oh,
than
this
our
is it
smiley
here.
faces.
Indeed.
Oh
Oh my
goodness.
gosh. Yeah.
There it is.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
And you have a special pancake for us, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. You see these fancy little silver dishes?
Oh my
Should I
goodness.
do this? Look, here, let me go.
Ready?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's Kellie!
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Great eyebrows.
Yes.
Unbelievable
they're on
eyebrows,
point.
Kellie.
Yes.
Yeah. Your eyelash is almost as real as the ones you're on your face right
Yeah.
now.
They're not real either.
That is awesome. That is really cool.
Go ahead.
Oh my God!
Girl. That's amazing.
That is so
Wait.
cool.
I don't think. Well, oh, you have a little mustache on yours.
It's Ralph Macchio from The Karate Kid, everybody.
All right. Now, I'm going to be honest, you guys made these a little bigger than I expected.
Okay.
So, we are going to...
Go big
This
or
is,
go
you know what,
home.
though? We're pushing boundaries here.
That's right.
We're starting a whole new movement, big pancakes.
You guys might have noticed we didn't use any non-stick spray. That's to keep the coloration consistent.
go.
Okay.
Look at the
Yep.
strategy
I'm just
right.
gonna.
Look at you. It's like you've done
Mine
this before.
is doing the walk of shame.
I believe in you. Remember, always remember, mistakes are delicious.
Melted,
Yes.
That's what
smiley
I tell
face.
myself
Yeah.
every day.
Oh, Kellie, just put the spatula down, Kellie. Let the professional do it. Let the professional
God.
handle it.
Oh my.
All right, I'm going to flip yours. You
my
ready?
You're
husband
ready.
normally makes the pancakes in our house. I
Whoa.
stay out of.
Oh!
Beautiful, Ben.
How did I not screw this up?
That's great.
I never. You're
Yeah.
always the one to make great
Good
stuff, and
luck
I'm always
with
the
this
screw
one.
up.
I believe still.
Will you
I still
hire me?
Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. It's a smiley
Okay.
face.
Oh,
with
yeah.
The, yeah.
It's
The batter looks
it's-
battered.
it's a little weathered.
It's a little weathered. Yeah. It's
My pancake had a hard life,
It's hard not.
but
right.
it's a good person.
you can do it.
Bam.
Yeah. It means well. It's got a good heart.
My proteges.
Yeah. So special,
It was a
Kellie.
rough night.
Really special.
Thank you, Dan.
It's truly
Thank you.
amazing.
This was a beautiful moment.
Next year's the latest dance pro to capture the Mirror Ball trophy on Dancing with the Stars.
Sharna Burgess is next.
There it is. Here. Oh, I crushed it.
But does it taste good?
After coming in as runner-up 3 times, our next guest finally won this season's Mirror Ball trophy on Dancing with the Stars.
Please welcome the dancing dynamo, Sharna Burgess.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good to see you. Welcome to our living room. Sort of.
Beautiful. Whoop.
Come on in.
How you been?
Amazing.
You've been winning.
Not a bad year.
You finally won a Mirror Ball. I'm
Hashtag
good.
winning.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was it like for you to take us back to that moment of winning? Because, like we said, you were runner-up 3 times. So you came so close, and then finally you won.
Honestly, I was in complete and utter shock. Neither of us thought that we were going to be the ones that took home that Mirror Ball. We thought the highlight of our night was that we got 3 10s for our freestyle. And then they went and gave us a Mirror Ball.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. It was incredible. And our freestyle was
Yeah.
great. It was our best dance. But then they went and called our names for this Mirror Ball. And neither of us knew what to do with ourselves at that point. It was just, I initially had this overwhelming joy. And then it set in that they actually called our names to win it.
Yeah.
And Bobby and I actually backed away from each other.
In disbelief?
Disbelief, looking at each other. And I was just looking at him going, I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. They were my words, looking at me,
Right.
I don't understand what's going on.
Well, remember the last time Ben and I saw you was at the CMAs?
Yes, yes.
And I told y'all, bring that Mirror Ball trophy home
You
to
better
Nashville.
lock it up. You better
You
lock
got
it
it.
up.
You got it.
I'm telling you, it's so funny that Bobby is the one that I took it home with. You know, he's not the one at the start of the season where I thought, oh yeah, we've got this.
Right.
This is that ringer where you know you're going to take it home. But it was certainly that season where our fans were looking for something different. And he's such a good
And he's
human.
very self-disciplined.
Very self-disciplined.
Very self-disciplined.
He's probably harder on himself than I think I was on him.
Right.
He's such a dedicated person to what he's doing in the moment. And, you know, the hard work pays off and the perseverance.
Definitely.
We actually have video of the
Absolutely. Yeah, we
moment of
have-
truth where you guys are winning.
yes.
Check this out.
So great.
The winners and new champions of Dancing with the Stars are Bobby and Sharna.
It's Bobby's face. I was like, I don't understand what's going on.
I mean, the look on Bob's face is like, Is Ashton Kutcher gonna walk out? Have I been punked? Like, no, you won. This is it.
I think the best part is the look on everyone else's face too. Like all 4 couples had the same reaction. Like all 4 of us were like, "Why?"
He worked so hard for that moment.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So
hard.
I've had some incredible partners. I've danced with athletes. I've danced with people with incredible work ethic, but no one can touch Bobby Bones when it comes to work ethic and really giving it your all. And you know the guts that it takes to get out there and know, oh my God, I'm really not good at this. Right. And other people are really good at this.
To be in.
Yeah, it's terrifying, you know, and you have to commend him for that. And that he just let everybody see him and his raw form of trying to do something he was uncomfortable. And it was really inspiring even for me.
And not wanting to disappoint you. I always go back to even just my season where it's like, you know, I was partnered with Derek Huff and I'm going, I don't want to let my partner down because this is his passion. This is what he's been doing since he was a toddler. You as well. Yeah. And so
Bobby took such a personal investment in wanting to help me win my first Mirror Ball because he felt it was so unjust that I hadn't won one yet. So he almost took it upon himself to be like, we have to do this. And he really wore that and felt that deep. And I love him for that.
Yeah.
You know, that's so
wonderful. You can tell y'all had a beautiful friendship.
Yes, he'll be in my life forever. We are forever connected and bonded. Not just because of, not just because of the win. I think we were bonded before that, but my gosh, that going through that entire journey and being able to achieve that with each other was just...
And sometimes discovering a passion that you didn't know you had.
Yes.
You know, I didn't grow up ballroom dancing, so I didn't know anything about it, and so I didn't know that I would love it. I'm sure Bob loved discovering that passion within him.
I don't know.
But conquering that journey, I mean, it's amazing.
The journey he thrived on because he thrives. That fail until you don't.
Conquer
right?
it.
Yes, that is so very much him. But I don't think he's going to be out salsa dancing anytime soon. But he absolutely loved that process of, you know, adversity and triumph and you know, where we got at the end of it. It's irreplaceable, that journey. You can't recreate that.
And now you have a cardio dance class as well right now.
I do.
Tell us about that.
So the inspiration for my cardio dance series came from so many people asking me, how did you get all this confidence? How do you know, love the skin you're in? I admire you so much. I'm inspired by you. And truly, it wasn't always that way for me. You know, I was a normal kid that grew up in a very difficult industry of dance where you're very body conscious. I was being weighed on a scale at the age of 15 in front of everybody every Tuesday night. So we would stay a certain weight, and every Tuesday I'd get told I had to lose more weight. You know, it's terrifying. And I wasn't an overweight kid. I was a kid. Right. You know? And so I grew up with a lot of body issues. And then you come into this industry where there's a microscope on you on every little thing. And really it was learning to trust what my body could do for me and learning to dance with it and loving the way that I could move and things I could feel when I moved and what I could create with that.
Telling that story through the form of dance.
Yes.
By the way, I often dance in an empty warehouse, just so you know that. That's
it's the best way to do it.
It is the best place to dance.
It is the best way to do it.
It's truly special.
And so I wanted to share that experience, and I get to see that every season on Dancing with the Stars, how dance transforms lives. Their confidence in the way they move.
Helps you grow as a person.
The best success story that I can share with you is Noah Galloway. He's our Army vet, our veteran who was missing his left arm and left leg. And by the end of our season together, he was walking so fluidly on his prosthetic leg with so much more confidence. He felt like he had grace, like he wasn't just hobbling around. And I think that is one of my greatest achievements with Dancing with the Stars, is being able to give him that. And so I wanted to create a platform where I could help people share in that experience and loving what your body can do for you, getting fit at the same time, burning calories, but really feeling like you love the skin you're in. And dance does that for you.
Awesome.
Sharna, thank you so much.
Thanks, baby.
Thank you. All right, to find out more about her cardio dance workouts, head to picklerandben.com and check out Dancing with the Stars streaming and on demand. All right, next, a teenager who turned her passion for bees into big business.
Stay with us. Can you do let's do your go-to dance move.
Go-to dance.
Out to break. Out to break. We're going to do go-to dance move out to break. You got to. Okay.
I'm like, sorry, I'm like,
ready? Just go for it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell me that.
At age 4, our next guest created a simple lemonade stand that would change her life forever.
5 years later, at age 9, she appeared on Shark Tank, walking away with a $60,000 deal.
Then at 11, she scored a distribution deal with a major grocery chain. And now at 14, her lemonade is flying off the shelves.
Please welcome MIKAILA ULMER.
How are you? Good, thank you.
Welcome to Nashville. It's your first time, right?
Yes, I've never been here. I'm loving it so far. It's really pretty. So.
Austin, Texas, right?
Yes, Austin, Texas, born and raised.
Awesome.
Your lemonade's very popular. What exactly is in the lemonade, MIKAILA?
Okay, well, there's a long story to that. So I started my lemonade company when I was 4.5 years old. And I signed up in a kid's business.
Wait, sorry. We kind of just went over that as if it's a normal thing. You started a lemonade company when you were 4.5 years old.
Yes, but it started as a lemonade stand. Because I mean, I wanted a toy. And
oh my God.
My heavens. I would buy all the lemonade.
So cute.
And I wanted a toy, and so I decided to sign up in a business fair because it was like you can either do a lot of chores, extra chores, or you can figure out a way to make some money. And so I signed up in this fair, and I needed a product to create. So over the summer, my great-granny Helen sent me a 1940s cookbook, and it had her favorite recipe of flaxseed lemonade in it. And then I also got stung by 2 bees in 1 week. So I was terrified of the bees.
Stung by 2 bees?
Stung by 2 bees.
Different bees. One was in my ear.
Are you allergic to bees?
No, thank goodness.
Okay, you're allergic.
Yeah.
So my parents were like, okay, well, why don't you do some research? And so I did some research. I was 4, so I like watched an animated video. But
Your
like,
parents said do some research for a 4-year-old?
I was scared of like, I was scared of butterflies. I was scared of everything.
Right.
And so I did some research. I found out they were really important pollinators, like that I couldn't have my fruit without the bees, and so I decided why not make a product, how my great-granny Helen's recipe, and I would sweeten it with honey. And so it's pretty much just flaxseed lemonade, and it has honey, and then we have a bunch of different flavors.
Cool. Awesome, so wonderful, yes.
And that picture of me in the bee suit, my parents always made me wear that bee suit with the wings and the tutu. Yeah, and so, I mean, parents, if you have a kid, don't make them wear a bee suit.
Hey, it sold a lot of lemonade. You
I
did it pretty well.
Yes.
So cute.
Look how nonchalant you are. So you're 4.5 in that picture?
Yes.
My
that
God.
was like my first $1 that I made.
That is crazy.
And then how did Shark Tank come along? Which is incredible, by the way. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That has to be intimidating being up there in front of the sharks.
It was really nerve-wracking.
You were swimming with the sharks.
Yes. So what happened was we were actually asked to go on Shark Tank, and by one of the people who was doing auditions, she was like, "You should really do this." And my parents were like, "No," because they've seen some of the other episodes, and they're really hardcore on Shark Tank. So they kept on declining until it was like, "Okay, I'm flying out today. If you just want to try one audition, that would be great." And so we did it, and really quickly, like, we just kept on passing through the different stages. And so they're like, okay, make sure you got your pitch down, and then it's time to go on stage. So it took months and months of preparation.
Right.
It was very nerve-wracking because there's just, like, a bunch of millionaires that, no, actually, billionaires, exactly. And they're just staring at you like this.
Right.
And you gotta say a whole pitch.
No mercy.
Exactly. So it was a great opportunity. I actually landed a deal with Mr. Damon, but it was also pretty nerve-wracking as well.
We actually have a clip of MIKAILA pitching the Sharks. Check this out.
When was the last time you tried something so good and refreshing and wondered, could this be good for me? Well, Sharks, guess what? I created a product that was both good for you and tastes great at the same time. My product is lemonade, but not just any lemonade, honeybee sweetened lemonade with a very special ingredient, flaxseed. When I was in kindergarten, yes, 4.5 years old, I signed up in a youth entrepreneurship contest. While trying to figure out what product to create, 2 big events happened. I got stung by 2 bees in 1 week, and my great-granny Helen sent me a 1940s cookbook with her favorite recipe of flaxseed lemonade in it. I didn't enjoy the bee stings at all, but I became fascinated with bees and what they do in our ecosystem that I decided to create a product that helps save the bees and uses my great-granny Helen's recipe as well. And that's how Bee Sweet was born. So, Sharks, which one of you will be sweet, join my team, and help me build my American dream? Lemonade, anyone?
Absolutely. Bring it on, MIKAILA. So cute.
Thank you. So that was when my name was Bee Sweet, but we actually changed it to Me and the Bee, so we had a better way to like grow our company a little bit more.
Absolutely. And how are you helping the bees?
Okay, well, there's a lot of ways because
Tell
bees...
people, too, why bees are so important.
Okay, so I'm not sure if you knew this, but bees do a lot more than kind of sting people for defense methods, which I didn't know at first, but they're really, really important pollinators. Like, bees pollinate 1 out of every 3 bites of the food we eat, and they contribute over $16 billion to the U.S. agricultural economy a year.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yay, bees!
That's very important.
They're really important.
They're essential.
And so bees, they link to everything like the pizza, like the cheese is made from dairy. Cows make dairy. Cows eat alfalfa. So there's a lot of foods that we love and eat every day that we couldn't have without the bees. So
And
that's
it's a
why I'm
domino
so passionate.
effect with them,
Exactly.
for
Exactly.
sure.
And you sell more than just lemonade. You have lip balm as well, right?
Yes, so this is some of our new products. We have lip balms, a bunch of different flavors like cinnamon, lavender. We have tote bags, and of course the lemonade. That's the best part.
And have you come up with any flavors since the Shark Tank appearance?
Well, we have a couple new flavors that we're hoping to release, and then even more in the future.
Nice.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, MIKAILA.
Thank
you
you.
very much. Great. All right, for info on where to find her lemonade, head to picklerandben.com.
And MIKAILA wants everyone in the studio audience to try her lemonade, so she's sending you all home with some lemonade! Coming up, after battling breast cancer, a bride-to-be gets the gift of a lifetime from a total stranger.
It's an incredible story of kindness.
They're very excited.
Yes. This season, we launched our Kindness Revolution, highlighting inspiring viewers who are paying it forward.
Our next guest is what that revolution is all about. When she called off her own wedding, she didn't want to let her $1,800 dress go to waste, so she set out to find a deserving bride-to-be, looking for a wedding gown of her dreams.
Please welcome Jessica and that bride-to-be, Tony.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you, ladies. Thank y'all for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
So, Jessica, at first, how did you come up with the dress that you weren't going to use?
Well, I was supposed to get married this May, and my ex-fiance and I decided that we were better off friends. We mutually called off the wedding, and we're still friends till this day. And I had this dress just waiting for its special day.
Now, did you think about selling the dress?
No, never.
You wanted to pay it forward?
Absolutely. I wanted to do something special with it. So I've been an oncology nurse for almost 3 years now.
Wow.
And prior to that, I actually had my family that was heavily affected by cancer. One being my father, who I lost 5 years ago. And I was his hospice nurse. So I wanted to kind of tie in the two. And I learned a lot from my patients. They have shown that they can overcome hardships, not only mentally, but physically and also financially.
Definitely.
So take us through the process. How did you go about getting the dress out there?
So I just reached out to my local newspaper, and I was looking for kind of some advice. And they said, hey, if you don't mind, we'd like to write an article about it. So from there, then the Chicago Tribune posted it online.
Oh, so the Tribune picked it up?
Yes,
Oh,
yes. Wow. And then that Friday, I ended up just receiving emails from all over the United States.
God.
All over the place.
All over the place.
And then, Tony, how did you find the dress?
One of my oncology nurses tagged me in Facebook on the Chicago Tribune post. So I read the article, and I was like, this probably isn't even real. But I followed through because I knew she'd ask me at my next treatment. So I emailed Jessica, never, ever expecting to get a response.
What was it about Tony's email that stood out so much, Jessica?
Oh my gosh, I definitely felt an immediate connection. When I started reading it, it brought me to tears immediately. And I felt every word that she was saying. I felt like I was there with her. And by the time I finished up the email, I was like, this is the girl and this is the dress. It was made for her all along.
Absolutely. And Tony, you were battling breast cancer at the time, right?
Yes, ma'am. I was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 30.
Wow.
My doctors dismissed it for about 18 months. They told me it was nothing.
Wow.
What was it like when Jessica told you were the one getting the dress?
I cried and I cried. I could not believe it. Like I said, I never expected the first response via email, and then she FaceTimed me to tell me that she had chosen me. And it was just a feeling I can't explain.
So beautiful. Yeah. And you delivered the dress personally?
Yes. over Labor Day weekend, I decided I want to get the dress to her right away, so if she needed to make any alterations or whatever, she can do that. Because I felt that immediate connection, I wanted to make it a little bit more personal by meeting her. And so I got in the car, I drove, it was about 7 hours, and when I got there, the whole entire family was there, and it was so much more than I had ever imagined it to be. And it was one of the most gratifying moments in my life, and I will never forget the smile on her face that day.
Absolutely.
Did you try on the dress in front of Jessica?
I did.
What was that like?
I was really nervous. I was like, oh man, what if this doesn't button? But that was my first thought. So I tried it on. My mom and my sister helped me with all the buttons, and it fit like a glove. It didn't need
meant to be.
any alterations.
What was it like seeing Tony in the dress?
Absolutely. It was so, it was like, wow, this day was supposed to happen. Everything about it, I go, if this isn't a true Cinderella story, I don't know what else is. It fit her so perfectly that she even had friends that were like, did you already get this altered?
Right.
It was
And
perfect.
the dress is not the only thing that you received.
It is not. Jessica brought with her a large basket of goodies. Her ex-fiance sent me a sweet card, and a Chicago police officer who wishes to remain anonymous sent me a gift card for alterations.
Wow.
So thank you so much. I
Definitely,
really wish I could thank you.
And it all adds up.
Yes.
For sure, yeah.
And her friends sent lots of amazing things.
Do y'all have a date set?
We do, March 16th.
Oh,
yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did this happen before or after your bachelorette party? Because you need to go to that as well.
I have not had my bachelorette
You hadn't had a
party.
bachelorette party?
I haven't.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Or Nashville. No, Nashville.
Nashville, yes.
Good here.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well today. I had my last infusion in September. I had a CT scan with great results, so I'm doing well.
Right.
Good. Thank you, ladies. Thank y'all very much. Thank you for sharing your story with us today. Thank you very much. All right. Next, find out the hot new trends of 2019 for your life and home.
Yeah, they love it.
When it comes to cool jobs, our next guest has one of the coolest.
She's the Trend Spotter Pro for Etsy.com.
Here to show us what's hot in 2019, please welcome Dana Isom Johnson.
Hey.
How are you?
Hi, I'm well.
Good to have you, darling.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
So tell us some of the things that are trending right now.
Yes, so 2019 is going to be about let's get grounded. Let's get back to earth tones and all of that. Enter burnt orange.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, so I'm calling it 2019's color of the year is going to be burnt orange.
Awesome.
So you'll see it in fashion, in home, whether it's a statement pillow, a throw blanket, journals, everything.
Is this a hat?
This is for the wall, though. This is a wall hanging.
Oh, it's a hat.
But it is, in fact, a hat,
Okay.
but we're using it for wall decor in the home.
Okay.
So, on to the next.
Yes.
So the next trend, now last year, and even for a few years, was all about being minimalist,
Yes.
right? Very clean
What you're
lines.
saying is like out.
Get out of there. This is all about maximalism.
Yes.
So pile on the pillows,
Wow.
Yeah.
mix the prints, bigger, bolder
Bigger,
colors.
better.
All of that.
It's like
Isn't
if
that
Gene Simmons
incredible?
had a coffee mug.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
It's a coffee mug and self-defense.
Multi-use.
Right.
Everything has to have multiple uses,
Yeah,
right?
this is amazing.
No, but this is all about mixing the prints, and you like this.
This is extraordinary. Yeah,
Isn't it
is truly
great?
Extraordinary. Yeah.
It matches your look. It's a whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
I like it.
Are these handmade?
This is all handmade.
All of
great
this is
stuff.
All
handmade.
of this is
That's
handmade.
amazing.
That's why I love Etsy, man. All this stuff handmade.
Thank you. Well, and you know, I have
So
to say,
creative.
I love supporting our Etsy sellers because you're supporting a local business,
Right.
a micro business, and really helping someone grow their dream.
It's like someone in a garage making this stuff with their hands.
Yes.
Out of their homes.
Exactly.
Love
Let's move
it.
on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is great.
Okay,
Great. What do we
so
have here?
we've also, I'm sure if we polled the audience, lots of you guys have terrariums. Do you guys have terrariums in your home?
Okay.
What
Is that
is
a yes?
terrarium?
So terrariums are basically those glassed encased, you've got succulents in it, you've got little rocks and things. They've been around for quite some time.
Okay.
Yes.
So, not to say terrariums are completely gone, they're still here, but we're making way for their self-sufficient cousin, the herbararium.
The herbararium.
Herbararium.
In Colorado, that's something completely different.
No, so the herbararium is all about floating posies, floating herbs,
Right.
and it's very wonderful for the person who does not have a green thumb because you don't need to take care of these, but it's a wonderful pop of color in your home. You're bringing the outdoor in without having to keep it alive.
And you just keep them like this. You don't have to do anything, right?
You just keep them like that.
You don't have to give any fish food or anything
Nope.
like that.
It's really beautiful, too.
Yeah, and then you can also bring this trend alive within pressed flowers.
I love this because you can have, like, your flowers from your wedding.
Yes,
Press them.
exactly. And when you
Has
work
a
with an
story to tell.
exactly, and when you're working with an Etsy seller, you can even pose the question, hey, look, I saved my flowers. Is there any way that we could make something that could be turned into home decor for me? And then they can press the flowers or do
custom.
whatever. Exactly.
That's great.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Let's move on.
Love it. All right, what's
Okay.
next, love?
So, this aligns right back with the color that I predicted of burnt orange. This is Southwestern vibes. So bring back the bolo ties.
Oh, no. I never thought I'd hear those words.
Bring them back. Bring them back. Bring back the bolo ties. You know, textured prints, heavy woven blankets. All those Southwestern vibes are back.
So cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Llamas were big last time.
That's, you remember.
But no longer is the llama cool.
Well, no, our llama friend is still
love
cool.
our llamas.
We love our llama, but now they have a new friend, the sloth. Here's why I think the sloth is going to be a big deal, or is really already kind of there, because we're all craving a more calm lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing
Slower
more calm.
pace.
Exactly.
There ain't nothing slower than a sloth
Nothing.
other than me. To be honest.
Wait, is that a sloth as
This
well?
is a sloth
Yes.
too. Yeah.
It's like SpongeBob and a sloth had a baby, and therefore you get this delicious plush,
Yes.
plush
This is
item.
sponge
sloth.
sloth. Sponge
Sponge
sloth.
sloth. So
Yes.
sweet.
You heard it here
I
first,
love
guys.
it.
Sloths are back.
Yes.
And they're
Yeah.
in, and so are bolo ties.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Dana. Thank you so much. Awesome. All right. To follow Dana's Etsy trends and where to find all the items here, head on over to picklerandben.com.
When we come back, we're spicing up a breakfast classic. Don't go anywhere. Looking to impress friends with a home-cooked brunch?
Our next guest has the secret to do just that with an Italian twist.
Please welcome Chef Catherine DiOrio of Conagra Brand.
Now, you say tomatoes should be a staple in every home?
Yeah, well, I'm Italian, so I have to,
yeah.
right? It's like a birthright. But absolutely. And the reason I love it is because you can make so many great things with canned tomatoes.
Awesome.
And they're always in season for just that short little period in the summer.
I love me some maters.
So, me too. So let's get started.
All right.
Right.
So this is called Eggs in Purgatory.
Okay.
Eggs in purgatory.
Eggs in Purgatory.
Oh, sounds
It's-
nice.
Yes, it's an Italian dish, and it's a little spicy. So that's what we have in here. We have some olive oil, we have some chili flakes, and then we have some garlic in there.
Cool.
Okay, so we've
All right.
already got it going.
And
I'm
then,
gonna
let's
give
see.
you
All
this.
right.
And then, Ben, if you can help us.
Sure.
So I have some Hunt's diced tomatoes.
Okay. You said
Make
these are
them
diced,
fire
right?
roasted and diced,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Because I like my sauce a little chunky.
Right.
Awesome.
So-
Yes.
Both cans?
Yes, both cans in
Just
there.
kind of mix it all
Yep.
together.
So then this is some fresh basil.
Right in here?
So you're just gonna
You don't
toss
chop
in
it
the
or
whole.
anything?
Nope, nothing. You just toss it. This recipe
give it
is
a little
literally
flavor.
like
Throw it all
under
in.
30 minutes, all
Okay.
done. That's why it's so great for a brunch.
Pinch?
So that's some salt. So go ahead. You're gonna put about a
Pinch.
teaspoon in
You're
there.
in the South,
Obviously,
another
we're gonna
pinch.
want to keep.
There we go.
And then a little cracked pepper. You want to just
Fresh pepper?
Yes, sir. Thank you, kind sir.
That was so good. Can I take you guys back to my kitchen?
Yeah.
So
You will fire us real quick.
I did see your pancake.
It's a beautiful pancake.
No judgment, though, right?
No judgment.
This is the no judgment zone.
I always say it's all about getting in there and just doing it.
Less of a
So-
pancake, more of a pancake.
Exactly. Exactly. So then what you'll do is you'll let this simmer for about 10 to
Okay.
12 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. But this, unlike sauce, where you want to really keep it still kind of juicy and saucy, you really want this to cook down.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you can see, this what is,
No more
it is
liquid.
over here. There's really no more liquid.
And it's called Eggs in
then-
Purgatory because it's spicy, is that why?
Yeah, so they say, I always say, well, because obviously it's not hellishly hot, so
Right.
it's just that touch of spice,
Yeah.
you know, gets a little bit hot in the waiting room to hell, so.
Yeah.
It's the waiting room.
It's doing Tom.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, so you'll just do this, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and just make
Okay.
like 4 divots.
4 little
4 little
eyeballs
divots,
here.
Yeah.
Okay, we know how good you are
These
with
are
that.
way better than the pancakes.
Right. See,
Okay.
See, you're great.
Yes.
It's redemption right here.
Then you're going to crack some eggs.
And then you
Oh,
put the little
interesting.
eggs
Into
in the
there,
pocket.
and then you just put
Cool.
those in. I'm just going to do 2 of them here. And then I had to make 4, but we'll just do 2.
That's all right.
Cool.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And then what we'll do, where we have some Parmesan.
Awesome.
And what
Well,
you'll
here, I'll
do...
cover that up in case people might not want egg on their side.
Exactly.
Look.
Well, the other thing that's really great is if you have, especially these days when you're entertaining, I feel like everybody has all these dietary restrictions.
Right.
So some people can't eat eggs, it's too much cholesterol for them. So if you want to do egg whites, if you want to do egg beaters, it's like a really great, convenient
It works
way
always.
to do it. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So now,
Beautiful.
what
Cover
we're
it up
gonna
for
do-
how long do
Cover
you
it.
let that go?
I'm gonna put this about 3 to 5 minutes. They cook up, they basically poach up really
Yeah.
fast.
Cool.
Right.
And then, this
Voila,
is what it looks
look.
like when it's
Amazing.
done, right? It's like amazing.
Beautiful.
So, you know, if you're doing a brunch, it's
wow,
like beautiful. You can do that. I mean, it's like you can put a little extra cheese on it. Again, if you're gluten-free, take the bread away, which would be very sad. But you
I know,
can,
I was gonna say that's the best
like,
part.
We don't want you to cry, so I'm
No,
going to
we
take
need-
this bread right here
I know.
and use it as a spoon.
Yes, please do.
Awesome.
And you know, but you could serve it over grits since we are in the South. You could do it over grits. You
Oh,
could do
yeah.
it over polenta, which I always just say is
So you
you know
can
Italian
improvise a
grits.
little bit.
Yeah.
So,
You can improvise a little bit.
exactly.
So cool,
Awesome.
man.
Exactly.
Love it. Thank you so
good.
much.
Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Get a big
Chef
old
Catherine
bite of
Dorio,
this.
and thank you to our friends at Conagra Brands.
We'll be right back. All right, let's see. Promotional consideration provided by Conagra Brands.
A little bit. Exactly.
This has been a great time. Thank you to all our guests, and of course, all of you for watching.
For more on everything you saw today, hit up picklerandben.com or check out our socials on Instagram.
Yes, she is.
I'm a member of the
She's a member.
Instagram,
She
Twitter,
is.
and the Facebook. Check us out on Pickler and Ben.
On Facebook. From our home viewers, have a wonderful day.
Guests of Pickler and Ben stay at the beautiful and iconic Gaylord Opryland Resort right here in Nashville.